Hello, we're going to discuss what a constructive plate boundary is today. And we're going to use diagrams, illustrations, so you're all very clear on exactly what the science is behind a constructive plate boundary. Essentially, it should be looked at like this. This is a diagram that could come up in your GCSE exam or any exam, and this gives a full explanation of what goes on. Have a look at the arrows here. Constructive means to create, to build, like Lego. Something new is being created. So, if you have a look at the diagrams, it simply means that the plates are moving apart. And what is happening is that as the plates move apart, magma, which is lava underground, is rising to the surface. And when it rises to the surface, it forms large ridges and volcanoes. Now, because these happen, it's called a mid-Atlantic ridge. So new magma is pushing up and the new volcanoes and new ridges under the sea are being created. So the plates move apart, mantle magma moves up, and a new ridge, volcano, is created. That's the basic science behind it. You may be asked to actually explain this or label a diagram. If so, this is the core information that you need to know. But essentially, constructive, again, just to over-communicate the point, means to create. So that's the AO2. That's describing what happens. For AO1 and AO3, which are identification and explanation, you need an example. And this is your main example. This is Iceland, which is on a plate boundary that is moving apart. So the Eurasian plate, which is where Europe is, and the North American plate, which is United States, are moving apart. And all this happens right slap bang in the middle here is Iceland. So as they move apart, new volcanoes and new matter, new land, new ridges are created. And every year they move further and further apart. So this is why this area of Iceland has lots of volcanoes. Also, if you remember a few years ago, a volcano erupted because of this plate, and lots of ash came out and it disrupted flights around Europe for a number of weeks. So, this would be your AO1. That's your example, Iceland. It's on the mid-Atlantic ridge, which is the constructive plate boundary. They're moving apart. As they move apart, magma rises to the surface and creates a ridge or volcano. New matter is created. Essentially, that is everything you need to know for a constructive plate boundary. Sorry, I'm spitting my words there. So, if this comes up in an exam, which it will, you've got to be able to explain. I just keep it simple like this. Those will be the notes that I'd scribble on the side of my exam paper, just so I'm clear, just so it's crystal clear what you're doing. Okay? Thank you.